Jordan, obviously you want every point available to you, but getting already 4 in this road trip, how much confidence does that give you going into tonight?
Yeah, well, we've been a pretty good road team to this point. I think you get to this situation, I think you look at the standings, you just want to keep building. I know obviously we're on a bit of a roll here, but the biggest thing is, there's obviously a lot of points left on the table and you want to just continue to get them. I mean, it's a competitive league and you never want to, live on what you've done in the past. So I think for us right now, it's just kind of change our mindset and getting ready to play a really good, desperate team tonight.
Is there anything that stands out in your mind from the game against the Penguins on Saturday that you're kind of hoping you can recreate or carry into this one?
We're familiar with how they play. With playing them a few days ago, I'm sure they feel the same way about us. But for the biggest thing is just trying to repeat what we've done the last against them, and then obviously against Minnesota, we play a good structural game and have all our lines going defensemen. We tend to have success. So. I think this to be get this win tonight and to be a huge transition point for the franchise as far as trying to change the culture a little bit.
Jordan, this is a team on the other side that has been struggling to find the win column of late. What do you have to prepare for emotionally when you know a team is desperate like they are?
Well, I think that's just at the desperation level. They've been getting talked about in the media and everything. I've been through that on the other side of it. It's never fun. So you come out with a lot of grit, a lot of energy, and obviously the players that they have over there and the skill and the Hall of Famers. I mean, they're going to be ready to go. So we have to try and match that and be ready for that.
Sometimes we saw this in the Vancouver game, maybe a little bit. They came out very physical, very aggressive. Do you want to try not to play into that? Should Pittsburgh go there, or do you ride with the tone that they're trying to set?
No, I mean those are fun games to play in with energy like that, especially it being Saturday night. Those are good games to play in. So for us, we have to be ready first and foremost. They tend to come out pretty hard in their building, and if we can be ready for that and weather that early and then get into a rhythm of our game, we just got to continue to play the way we have been and continue building on the team we have.
Matty had a really good game against Minnesota the other day. How have you seen his defensive game kind of developing?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I noticed. I mean, obviously the offense, you don't see that in Minnesota. We obviously create chances, but nothing on the table. But you see the other side of the puck. That's a huge part of the game, especially if you're playing against a lot of nice top line centermen who can score the other way. So if he's thinking already that way, you start to come into consideration of some of the best two-way players in the league. So he's a very cerebral player. He thinks the game at a high level. He makes plays at a high level. And that's all the things you want to see in a young guy.